Hi, and welcome to a special finished object review. I'm Jamie, your host and the dyer behind m1yarns.com. And I say special finished object review because I did not knit this myself. It was a sample that I had someone knit for me for my shop, as I have some upcoming fiber shows where I will be selling this as a kit. This, I should say what it is. This is the Anker tee by Petite Knit. This design has long been in my Ravelry queue. I think it is just so fabulous. In fact, I have my laptop over here, so that's what I keep looking at. There are 648 project pages for this design, and it's been out exactly 2 years. I love Petite Knit designs. I know people seem to like not get the jazz, but I think they are classic. They are well written, and I've always enjoyed all the designs by her that I have knit. Anyway, I put out a call on my Instagram needing some help with some samples to be made because I just did not have enough time. And my lovely friend Nadia, who lives local to me, stepped up to the plate and said she would be happy to knit this sample for me. And I was so grateful. So before we get into anything, a big thank you to Nadia. I owe you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful. And I'm just going to step closer so you can kind of see some of the detail. The yoke, I know this dark yarn doesn't probably show it off as well. In a moment, I will put in the designer's sample photo so you can see it on a lighter yarn. But it's got this subtle ribbing feature in the yoke, and then it's stockinette for the rest of the body. And this yarn is super cool. This colorway is camo, and it's got like a really interesting what do you call it? Subtle, that's the word I'm looking for. A subtle pooling effect that really kind of looks like camouflage. And this is the colorway skeined up, so you can kind of get a feel for it. The base, I should tell you what the yarn is. This is my new Cadillac base. This is 70% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and 10% bronze tone stellina. Typically when you hear about stellina, it's a silver tone stellina. But this bronze is very subtle. As you can see in the top, you almost can't see it at all. You just see almost like a, as I move, every once in a while, just maybe like the light catches. But very, very subtle, very soft. Some commercially manufactured stellina yarns tend to be a little scratchy. I'm very sensitive, so I will give you the harsh truth on yarns. And I only will stock yarns that are really soft to me because my skin is so sensitive. Anyway, so that's the yarn. The pattern is the Anker tee. Let me just set this down for a minute. So I wanted to tell you a couple things about this pattern. I am a 36 double D. I don't know why my mouse isn't working all of a sudden. And we knit, I say we, Nadia knit. So, this is designed to fit with 0 positive ease. So bang on. Nadia knit me a size small, which is size 2, which is supposed to fit a 33.5 to 35.5 bust. And I am a 36. I would say I have maybe some positive ease. The yarn's pretty stretchy because it has nylon, which I think is very nice and forgiving. It has nice drape. So that being said, so what we did just for mine, just for frame of reference, I wanted to fit this sample out of 2 skeins. And this was exactly 2 skeins with a couple modifications. So I will just, in the essence of full disclosure, we cropped it ever so slightly. I want to say maybe 4 rounds. So you can kind of see, like, these are high-waisted pants, but my natural hips are here, hangs over a little bit. So we omitted a few rounds of the body, and then we omitted just a few rounds on the sleeves. I'll put a photo in here of the sample. Her sleeves are maybe just 3 or 4 rounds longer, and she has a little bit more ease and length. I actually think the length that she has looks somewhat sloppy to me, but that could be just my personal style preference. I don't think this kind of top on my body would look well very slouchy, but maybe that's just how I style my clothes. But what I do love about this pattern is that it's um, customizable, as are most knitting patterns. But I think it's just because it's a top-down seamless, you can really knit for like your body. That being said, I got this out of 2 skeins. So I have a variety of color palettes in the shop for this kit. The pattern is included with the kit. And yeah, I think it's just great. I'm about to go outside and try to take some finished object photos, which if I get a good one, I will insert it here. But yeah, I think that just a nice classic kind of crew neck tee fit is such a good wardrobe staple. I am currently wearing these with some black dress like trousers, but I could see this with jeans. I could see this with like even a fancy skirt. I look forward to wearing this a lot. And if you guys know me, this kind of dark green is totally my jam with my hair, if I do say so myself. Anyway, so this is going to be, if not already, depending on when you watch this, a new kit in my shop. I will link my shop in one of these corners. I never know which corner I'm pointing at. Anyway, thanks for bearing with me with my unprofessional YouTube podcasting. But yeah, highly recommend this pattern. And if you knit it, let me know how you liked it. Thanks for joining me for another episode. If you enjoyed this video, please help me with YouTube's annoying algorithm and hit a thumbs up. And if you don't already subscribe and you're interested in knitting podcasts, maybe please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell so you'll be notified when I drop new videos, which is roughly about once a week or so, or whenever I have a finished object to tell you all about. So I hope your knitting is bringing you joy, and I'll talk to you later.